Hey, CrossFit Hershey friends, we have an update for you. We've been working on some open material updates for you because as you know, maybe you've already heard since our last update video where we kind of went through all the movements. This is actually the sheet that I used to go through the top 10 movements that you should be working on, or at least that we're definitely going to see in the open. Some things have changed, including an equipment list. And so the first thing that's changed is this is not the date anymore. It is now March 11th when the open season kicks off. And so you can sign up at games.crossfit.com. You can also, Richard made a great list for us of all the goals and all the different ways that you can get involved at our gym for the upcoming season for the open, and reasons you should be involved, reasons you should sign up. And so I want to quickly talk about, instead of just talking about signing up, I want to talk about these movements, and I want to let you know that we're going to be releasing some movements over the next few weeks, some movement videos that kind of show you what have traditionally been the open standards. And the goal of that is just to get you prepared, because we all have, at times, maybe in a workout, not met the particular perfect standard for what the open will be, and you will have a judge during the open, and there will be a desire for you to meet the standard. And this is a good challenge for us because it helps us move well. It helps us see how much that difference might be when we hit depth in a squat, when maybe we don't always hit depth in a squat. When we hit depth, it hits maybe a little different in the middle of a workout. We can't go as fast. We have to take more breaks, break it up differently. This is a good challenge for you. It's going to grow you as an athlete, and I'm really excited because this is my first CrossFit Hershey Open, and I'm excited to join in with you. So with these movements, what I want to kind of address is that some of them aren't going to happen this year because the equipment list doesn't allow for them to happen. Probably the two biggest ones, which are terrible for me because my best open workout was a wall ball rowing workout. That was my best open workout. I want to say, was it 19.1? I think it was 19.1. I always forget the numbers and stuff. But so the wall balls are out. So if you hate wall balls, now's the time to clap, cheer it up. You're excited because you don't have to do wall balls, because there's not going to be wall balls because there was no wall ball on the equipment list. And so you lucked out there. The other thing that there is not going to be is rowing. So rowing for cows here, you are not going to have to row for cows. So toes to bar, still likely because there was a pull-up bar. The question becomes with muscle-ups, whether they didn't make it clear in the standard that you needed to have head clearance to go for a bar muscle-up. So will there be bar muscle-ups? Will there not be? I think most people I've kind of researched and heard talk about it say that they really highly doubt there's going to be bar muscle-ups because they didn't make it clear about the clearance for your pull-up, and they want this to be something that people can complete, maybe even in home gyms or other places where they might not have that clearance. So with that being the case, we're just going to go ahead and say it's unlikely we're going to see this. I'll put a question mark there because maybe it could show up, because Castro is sometimes like, well, you should have just known if it's a pull-up bar, you can do a bar muscle-up on it. I don't know. But this means 3 movements have come off the board. And I don't know if you remember from my last one, but I said, I don't think pistols are returning. Well, my prediction is different now. I think it's more likely we will see pistols than prior because now body weight movement becomes just, there's more reason to include that body weight movement. And so again, so to go through the movements of what we will likely see, just this is your quick reminder. Toes to bar, really working on toes to bar leading up to it. Double unders, thrusters, snatches, chest to bar pull-ups, burpees, handstand push-ups. Now the handstand walk's another one of those question marks because they didn't necessarily give us that we had to have a large, like a 50-foot walkway or whatever, like to be able to do that, or, but you never know with handstand walking. I'm guessing that's going to be more like the way the season is structured this year, the 10% get into the next level. And I think some of your high skills, like your muscle ups, like your handstand walking, that are really the higher skill movements, and then just some of the movements that required things that are maybe less accessible for most people, they just took them off the board and they'll throw them back on the board for that second portion. So expect the potential for pistols, the potential for some lunging, because you can lunge in place. You don't have to walk that lunge. So there's some possibility there for that. I think this is just an update to the list. Hopefully that's helpful for you as you plan your open strategy and what you're going to work on. So if you've been grinding over the last month since I posted that last video on your row cows and your wall balls, good work. I'm proud of you. But now you might want to take that energy and put it somewhere else as you prepare for the open. All right, y'all, you're going to crush it. I think it's going to be a great community building time for us. Even amid COVID, I think we can still have a great time building community around the open. So sign up right now.